And with that, so hello everyone, welcome back to Metro Questor. It's the Questor with the mostest. Okay, so let's see. Well, we moved down there. So I think our plan was to move more inward and start getting more of this explored because it's taking, some of our energy just to get, to there. So, and food's being pretty plentiful now. Last time I did notice we were getting close to one of the 3 spots for these encounters that the game mentioned at the beginning. I'm not quite sure everything you're supposed to do in the game, but I mean, all we have to go off of is the stuff in the intro. But we got keys up the yin yang, but nothing to really do much with them at the moment. So, yeah, I'd say let's. So the starting one was Tokyo. I wonder if that's the case all the time. Actually, something I didn't consider. Maybe the map isn't random, but maybe the starting location is. Maybe, like, you start at a completely different campfire maybe each time. I didn't even think about that. Anyway. Let's go ahead and move over here. Closer. Now, we have been going through a lot of our resources. So, let's see. I'd say let's get the south area explored some more. Let's see. Okay, what we got? That one. That's you. If I can get one more, I could use that. And to also make sure I'm not missing any quacks. Mr. Suction, you're the one. What was the thing that he's using? Okay, yeah, it's a different one. Let's see, that's 513. Bug. I guess battling explosions. Special version of the bagged enemy though. That'll give us a higher level cap. He was using flowing daggers. It has the execution thing. 514. It's 513. Got a large version. go. Hello. See, the nice thing is this gives battery and explosives. The recycling honestly has me a bit interested. But who should use it if that's the case? See, she gets stunned from both of those. No problem. Thank you for stopping by. Take it easy. Could swap it out. Oh no, he can't use it. Shit. It's only the professor and the scientist can use it. Shit. Well, it's not even a thing I can use then. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about it then. Okay. I am liking all the safes though in the area. the 2. Okay. Time to on some dental. Still can't even touch it. Really? So... Sadly, these things only give resource. Just get 100 pieces. Nothing special. Indeed. You know, honestly, they remind me, when I see those, they remind me of that guy from, what is it, Guilty Gear? He's like a doctor who wears a bag. There's actually, a Japanese, game that I got that plays kind of like, oh, what was that game called? Oh, I'm trying to remember what the hell that one game, like, there's an indie game where you have a small party. It's like super dark aesthetics, like medieval plague doctor era, and it's like very centered around your characters, like, freaking out and dying and shit. Like, there's a Japanese indie game that actually took that kind of concept and made a, like, its own spin in an anime way. And that game actually has a DLC that has that doctor guy with the bag on his face from Guilty Gear as an enemy in it, which is random trivia for you. Also, hey, how you doing? How's that Pennsylvania heat? Ooh, we found a USB. Transform into all manner of things. And we got just a little bit more fuel. Ow. That sucks. Well, we got a door. Let's unlock it. We got plenty of keys. Wired shield and ran out of energy. I need to find a new camp. Because we're starting to get, like, way out there now. And I haven't found another camp to move closer to. Plus, we need to get all food sources here. So I might need to swing by down that one and get that one to make sure we get all food. I mean, we got 8 days and we got 33, so I mean, we're not like dying, but I do want to make sure we don't want it too close to not getting the food we need. I probably should chill out on fusing weapons for a little bit. Like, I'm starting to really eat into my resources, so I might chill a little bit. But then again, you know, I can also disassemble some of these, which, as you can see, I have a lot of. So, let's see. I would say let's continue going left, I think. But we're gonna eventually want to start getting some of the northish area, and then there's that area there, but I doubt there's a campfire thing there. It's likely somewhere over here. And the map doesn't go any further this way, so that's possibly the end of the world from the left, at least bottom left, that is. You want to still get these safes, so. And we basically want to try and get in the fights, because honestly, that's our best resource for food over here, because there ain't a lot of gathering spots. And by the way, you know, I take it you've heard about the stuff with PlayStation. Care to give us your 2 cents on your opinion on that? Probably don't really need to give me give mine. Mine's probably obvious. Also, by the way, man, I tell you, last Defense Academy last Saturday was bonkers, man. That shit went crazy. I'm still not at the fucking end. I'm starting to think the game doesn't have an end. It just slowly updates secretly in the background, even though it's not connected to the internet. Yes, I'm a very ownership type guy. And while I don't have a problem with digital, especially if I can own it, like GOG titles that are DRM-free, but you know, obviously in the console space, it's not like that. console digital is probably some of the worst digital shit you can probably get, to be honest. So, yeah, not a big fan. Now, here's an interesting question. Did you hear about the Crunchyroll drama? Because that's pretty crazy, too. Oh, come on. Come on! 26! Whoa! There we go. Because, if you're not, for one thing, as a fresh reminder, Sony bought Crunchyroll. Well, get this. Now, you know, Sony already announced, you know, they're gonna get rid of physical and shit and stuff, so obviously a lot of people are mad about that. So now, Crunchyroll, who's owned by Sony, has announced that you have to be subscribed to use their store. Now, most people know Crunchyroll as essentially Netflix of anime. Some people don't realize that they do have a store to buy DVDs, manga, and other anime goods from. And they wanted to put that behind a subscription. And not a cheap subscription. They wanted to put it behind the higher tier subscriptions. So you need to be the 2 higher tier subscriptions, if they go forward with this, to be able to purchase anything off the Crunchyroll store. So if there's any manga or Blu-rays or statues that are exclusive to Crunchyroll, well, I guess fuck you for not paying the whatever the price. Like, here, let's take a look actually. Let's look at these here real quick. So you need to be a Mega Fan or Ultimate Fan, which are the 2 higher tiers. Fan, which won't trigger it if they go forward with this, is $9.99. Mega Fan is $13.99 and Ultra Fan is $17.99. That's like pretty fucking stupid in my opinion. Like, what, like, why do you need to subscribe to go? Oh yeah, this is the thing, like, don't get me wrong, if you always subscribe to Crunchyroll for anime and stuff, that's fine, that. But yeah, the shop to buy physical good, like, some people are way throwing out there that maybe Sony's trying to self-sabotage other physical things. Oh yeah, get rid of the manga and Blu-rays next. Make it all digital. I know, it's stupid, right? It's like, what the hell? Why is Sony losing their mind? Or am I just the only one who feels like that? Am I the only one who feels like Sony's losing their mind? I mean, I certainly feel like they're going crazy, man. Ooh. A door. Let's try. It's a single door. I don't remember how much HP the previous one we ran into. It wasn't really hard, so let's give it a go. Beat the door. Oh yeah, like, and you know what's funny? I don't know if you saw, but a bunch of fucking journalists for like the last 3 days have been saying, oh, the hatred for Sony has been dying down. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, first thing, like, I'm sick of people, like, just automatic, like, criticism isn't hate. Creative criticism isn't toxicity. I'm sick of seeing people. I'm sure there's plenty of toxic people out there in this topic. But that's everything. Everything's gonna have that. I hate how everything and everyone has to get labeled because of some dumbass. But yeah, like, a lot of people are obviously upset, and nobody wants Sony to like the fact that Sony isn't even commenting on it is ridiculous. And you know what's crazy is to find so many publishers and game devs have many of them have literally said that Sony didn't talk to any of them about this shit. Even Naughty Dog, you know, one of Sony's, you know, premium fucking devs, even said that they had no information about this. Like, they blindsided literally fucking everyone and everything. Honestly, like, I keep hoping they'll like get some sanity and change their mind, but I don't know. All the companies have been taken over by fucking people with no like. Iwata was like the last like CEO person who cared about the game industry. Like, all of the companies are ran by fucking greedy fucking pieces of shit now. Like, the passion for like game development is so like fucking in the ground, so hard. It's like just dump fucking concrete cement over them. And you know what's really, like, I don't know if you've seen, but like a lot of the Sony like higher-ups at Sony fucking dumped their fucking stock before this announcement. Like, honestly, I'm always feel like it's a fucking like a scam, really. Like, it's a pump dump. They dump it while it's high, then it all crashes, then they rebuy it, and then hopefully it goes back up. So they made money and stock back. It's like, it almost feels like a combat wobble. Like, just a whole fucking plotted scam, honestly. Combat wobble. Combat wobble. Honestly, I really wish there was a sorting by... Ooh, you know, combat wobble. Nothing too crazy. People have fickle morals these days. Oh, that's for sure. I mean, I know a lot of, like, GOG and that's been, like, throwing a lot of stuff out there. Actually, there's, like, a new company that came out and they're making physical PC games, which is an interesting time to be like, this is our time to rise! Dion-free physical PC games! Go! But, honestly, like, outside like DRM free stuff, like I'm likely going to be just kind of piecing out of most modern gaming, likely, and like, and you know, I have thousands of games that like I'm getting for the rest of my life anyway, so. It's just a shame all this shit came to this. Ooh, no key. Oh yeah, I mean, I am a console gamer too, but yeah, like, if I'm gonna do, like, if I was going to do digital games, there was a lot better ownership on PC, And obviously there's ways to get around the problems console digital has. And you can do more shit with a PC. Like, it's like, unless they address new concerns about digital only with consoles, to me, there's no point in an Xbox or a PlayStation 6. Because Xbox is DRM winning, and if PS6 just goes digital, they also have, like, DRM and shit, and they have some of the, like, Sony at this point has some of the worst fucking consumer rights to your digital, like, did you know in your fucking terms of service on PlayStation that if you don't log in after a certain amount of time, they will delete your fucking account and everything you have on it? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's like, hogwash. Lots of hogwash. Yeah, I mean, you know, everyone says Steam has a giant monopoly, which, I mean, Steam is the big store on PC, but I wouldn't say it's a monopoly. I mean, there's plenty of storefronts, and, like, I support GOG and 2 other sites that do DRM free stuff and that, you know. Like, you have more options and stuff. I'd love, obviously, digital to open up more, but it certainly doesn't look like that's happening at all in consoles, so to me, consoles are just going to be bricks. And, like, Switch 2 is getting a little bit better, but Nintendo has been really leaning on the digital pretty hard, too. Like, I mean, you hardly can get any of the fucking old games. Like, they're all subscriptions and shit. Which is like, fuck that shit. Oop, campfire. Oh, we found another questor. There's a detonator. You know, I remember the first time people were discussing about the quote-unquote digital future. Like, there were even rumor mongers of it for the PS3 era. Like, before the PS3 came out, people were saying, oh yeah, you know, we'll probably be lucky if we still have physical after PS3 era. Oh, we'll be lucky if we still have physical after PS4 era. Oh, we'll probably still be lucky if we still have physical, and here we are now. I definitely appreciate a nice manual. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were a lot of shitty manuals during, like, the PS3 360 era. Like, I liked seeing the artwork. I love when they were creative and silly and fun. But yeah, like, EA and that did not usually do a lot of interesting ones at all. They usually did very, very boring and generic shit. A lot of fucking doors over here. Ooh, yeah, getting a nice map is always nice. Man. I just don't get shit sometimes. You know, the sad thing is, there's been so many examples of why this is bad. Like, we've had multiple incidents of Apple, Microsoft, fucking different companies, multitude of things, like, you'd think people would grasp this concept by now of why this is bad. And like these people are like, oh, I'm glad physical is gonna be dead. Sony will now give us better deals on the PSN and shit. Like I don't know about you, but I have little faith that Sony's going to give any unique deals or anything. Let's see. We'll have to take a look at this dude. So that's the same class she is. Starts at 15. He has different passive skills. Oh yeah, sun guides could be useful. I definitely appreciate ones with maps, because obviously messing with maps on your computer could be annoying. You still get collector's editions, man? Woo! I'm pretty way on getting collector's editions, because, man, I don't have space for that shit much anymore. See, strength. I get that, but solid volume for that. Accelerates the body's natural healing function. Covers HP by 10 and reduces deeper. That's an interesting. I get that. I get that. I mean, to be fair, some of the last few collector's editions I got full price were Persona. The original Persona 5 one, Persona Q was one I was excited getting to. Dancing All Night, that one, and I got the Persona 3 and 5 dancing collection thing, which I hate the case that came in. Oh, that case is so terrible. So it's brilliant. Oh, that's interesting. It's just the same thing. So I wonder if that's. Yeah, like I hate those kind of fucking cases. Garbage. And honestly, like there's two things that kind of sucked about that collection. For one thing, mainly the big thing was getting the final boss fucking one for Persona 3, which is a fucking exclusive to it, which is fucking stupid. It's like, how do you have the final boss song for Persona 3 locked behind the collector's edition fucking as a download? Like, what? What? That was stupid. That's the main fucking thing to get out of it. Honestly, that's one of the collector's editions I regret actually buying. Like, it would have just been better getting the two fucking separate. I know, I hate stacks. Like, they did the same thing to, Lost Odyssey and, Blue Dragon for the 360 as well. I use, I got special Call of Duty 360 cases that have, little middle things, so all the discs are separate on mine. But yeah, I hate that shit, dude. I'm glad that didn't catch on as a big thing. Takes a defensive stance, immobile. Yes. So he's supposed to be kind of a tank, kind of, a defensive tank. So he looks like he's had woof. Look at him, he got a lot of scars and shit. That guy's seen things, you know. Yeah, I believe I told you that last time we talked about it. That was something I found interestingly odd. Like, apparently the main reason they got rid of the story mode for that is because people didn't like the story being a canon story in a spin-off thing, which, I mean, I don't know. I liked the story. I think it was okay and everything. There's like one minor thing about how like the final twist I criticized a little of, but otherwise, like I enjoyed it personally. I think it was a decent story and shit. And you know, the sad thing is those two games combined have less songs than Persona 4 Dancing All Night, which is sad. How does a single game have more songs than two fucking separate games that don't even have a story mode? Like, I mean, I guess it'd be one thing if they had like 2 times the songs for not having a story mode, but like, it's like, I don't know. I think the problem is, I guess people didn't want to play a non-RPG game is, I guess, the problem. But then again, a lot of people apparently bitched about Persona Q being canon as well, which, I don't know, like, now that I've actually played through Persona Q, like, I spent all this time not really understanding why people apparently were mad about the, like, one of the higher-ups saying Persona Q was canon, but, like, it's kind of meaningless, honestly, but, I mean, it's just... Yeah, I can say that about most of the 13, so it's like, ugh. Oh, man. You know, sometimes I want to cry about Lightning Returns, because honestly, like, I actually like the combat in Lightning's Return, and it infuriates me that combat is absolutely meaningless in fucking 13-3. Like, it's like, you have this kind of, like, weird Souls RPG thing going on here, but your entire gameplay is completely counter to doing any fights outside of story fights. I need to play Strikers. I heard that was a pretty decent game. I'm kind of surprised Strikers like went like way down in price though. Like, Persona 5 has a really weird course of like fucking every spin-off Persona 5 has like been a horrible sales. Persona Q2, Strikers, the Tactica, like, I don't know, like, something about Persona 5 and spin-offs seems coarse for some reason. The one and only appearance on your podcast, I don't know if you still do it. I haven't done that in a long time. Lightning's like... I still say, to this day, Lightning's Return is the fucking worst Final Fantasy. Like, fuck everyone. It's like, oh, Mr. Crest is terrible because it caters the new people. Well, at least it's a playable game. Lightning's Return sucks. Like, I've tried to play Lightning's Return on 5 occasions, and I've literally rage quitted it all 5 times. I can't even stand playing it, and I've played some truly awful shit, like Lunar Dragon Song. Oh my lord, what a terrible JRPG that is. It makes me cry because I love Lunar games, and Dragon Song is such a fucking shit stain. I didn't get far, that's for sure. I tried. Oh my goodness. You know, and it's sad that on PC there's like a mod to like get a shit ton of stats, so you just skip the grinding shit, which honestly, I'm almost half tempted to want to do that, to be honest, because, like, I hate how you get stats. It's, like, complete shitty MMO quests. Ooh, you got 5 strength. Yay! Ugh, man. And again, it's sad because I actually liked the combat. But, like, the entire game is against you doing combat. It wastes your time, you don't get stats, there's no EXP. There's no reason to do any combat unless it's story-based. Otherwise, it's literally there just to waste your time. What a fucking shit show. To think one day I might actually try to play it again. Oh, lordy lord. I still need to play 15 and... Oh, man. Well, I mean, it's you, the viewers, that put the things in the polls. If you don't want to vote for a game, you can add a game to be voted for. So it's you and the Patreons that get the power to do that. And for the love of humanity, please nobody ever put that on there. Oh, that's hilarious. It's like, yeah, I would only do that to Dark Side Phil. Oh, lordy. But yeah, I do need to play some of the other modern Final Fantasies. I am excited to hear, like, the new one's going to actually go back to, like, classic RPG shit. Because, I mean, honestly, I haven't cared about Final Fantasy in a fucking long time when it comes to at least new entries. I mean, like, I'm fine with I've always been a, like, spin-offs or for, like, doing, you know, interesting, odd types of gameplay. Main title game should focus mainly on the things that it's known for. So, personally, like, I hate it when Final Fantasy just really, completely just abandoned JRPG type gameplay for ages now. Level up. What's my new cap again? 38. So we still got a few more levels we can go. Man, I need to get a lot more resources. So let's see. I would say let's finish up exploring that. Maybe peek a little north. We're getting pretty close to that dot too. We're getting pretty close to some of these dots, man. Like Jink is. Also, I need to explore the west of that. Then I don't have to unlock that door. Yeah, then mainly we just need to start going north, which will put us in the regions of that and that. I mean, that one, in theory, I could probably get to, assuming there ain't some, like, weird dead end or something of that, though. So, we're getting things, you know. How we doing on food? We got 5 days left and we're at 80 food. Probably do want to start working on getting that food goal, because we don't need a game over this far into the game. So we either need to kill some shit or find some collect zones. Collecty zones. Kind of afraid Dragon Quest is gonna start going down the hole here, though, too. It's like every new Dragon Quest game makes me more fearful that it's going to slowly slip like Final Fantasy over time. Deodorant spray? What am I supposed to do with that? I've been playing anything interesting lately, though? Like, I'm hoping before the year's up, I'll get the last Defense Academy done, hopefully, so I can move on to some other games. Oh, you haven't beaten that yet? Well, figured you would have had that done by now. Get this real quick. Then we just need toy food. We started. Oh my lord, you poor bastard. I mean, even if the game is vastly easier, I still imagine it's pretty time consuming still. I heard they took the sleep system out of Reloaded too. I mean, to be fair, after 3, they never really used the sleep system thing again. Like, or not sleep, but I guess tired. Where you get tired from exerting yourself too much. Well, you can always skip through a lot of dialogue, you know. Honestly, like, Last Defense Academy might be one of the longest fucking video games I've ever played, probably, though. Tell that to speed winners. Honestly, like, when it comes to, like, JRPG players, you really have 3 camps. You have the gameplay, you have the story, and then you have the balanced. I like to consider myself the balanced. I like a good story, and I like a good RPG. And when you put them both together, you get a really good experience. But sometimes I can enjoy a good story with simple gameplay, or a complicated battle system with a simple story. You know, as much as Spoonie has lost his mind completely these days, I don't even know what he does now. Like, the last time I saw, he, like, got kicked out of his house after he fucking pissed off more of his patrons, and that basically dried up. But, like, he did say something back in the good old days of his stuff that I think still remains very true, you know? You can play a shitty, like, story that has good game, like, good gameplay over a shitty story, or a good story with shitty gameplay, but a shitty game with a shitty story, there's nothing keeping you going there. Ooh, another one. Labyrinth underground. Yay, more fuel. Fuel for the beast. Basically, I could go either way on that. Like, I could, like I said, you give me a really fun gameplay, I can forgive a simple story. Give me a really good story with simple gameplay, I can be a bit forgiving on that too. But yeah, when both suck, then no. You get the Lunar Dragon songs and shit and stuff. Oh my lord. Lunar Dragon song is still probably one of my most hated Japanese RPGs ever, man. It's so, like, everything about it is so terrible. The way it was designed, the way it treats you, like, the story is a slap in the face for any fucking Lunar fan. Oh, lord. I hope the Thorgies really break the game, I heal. I mean, I can tell you, like, to me, like, I personally am a bit sad to heal it's easier, because, like, honestly, I hold Persona 3 to a really high regard when it comes to, like, difficulty. Like, I mean, seriously, like, how long was it again? Like, an hour and 40 minutes or something? Like, give me a second, Neil. Let's see. Persona 3. I put in Persona 3 and it brings up every fucking Persona thing I've done. Good job, YouTube. Glad you sort that out very well for me. Good job. Oh yeah, actually, wait. Yeah, that was back on, like, my old... Oh, I need to go back to... Give me a second, I gotta go back. Because I forget sometimes, but, like, I used to have my Let's Plays on my original channel before I separated them. So, that's actually on my original channel. So, I actually need to go to that. So, let's see... So, my final fight with the final boss was an hour and 39 minutes and 51 seconds. Like, and that's not counting the ending, because I have the ending as a separate video that's an hour and 13 minutes long, so... And I mean, like, and it challenges you, like... When it comes to a JRPG that's challenging, like, how can I put this? When a JRPG, or an RPG period, is going to be something challenging, like, it's going to challenge the mechanics you learn in the game. And, oh boy, I don't think any final boss, like, demonstrates that more than the final boss of Persona 3 so much. Fucking your comprehension of learning the game, because it will fucking hand you your ass if you did. Honestly, if you didn't get, like, you've had to have learned the game to a solid capacity to get that far, honestly. That's why I wouldn't like go watch Darkside Phil do that fight. It's so mind-numbing. And he only tried one time and immediately gave up. He didn't go like, well, shit, I need to do this to fix the strat. Like, no, he just immediately gave up after devoting all that time to that game. Man, it's definitely, like, it's still, like, the final boss of Episode 3... I would put on a top 5 or top 10 list of final bosses, honestly. So, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, like, JRPGs can't be easy. It just kind of makes me sad because, you know, Persona 3 wasn't originally made to be an easy RPG. Or at least, not as, like, it's not as hard as mainline Shimittensei games, but Persona still, you know, holds some wrath of difficulty to it. So, I mean, that's what I mean by, like, it's sad seeing a fight that, like, I consider really, like, how to put it? If you watch me do the final fight of Lost Odyssey, I heavily criticize it because I feel like it doesn't take any of the mechanics and things that you did in the game and use it in any way to challenge you. And I found it, like, as a very disappointing final boss. Like, a final boss should be some kind of challenge to the mechanics of the game. Even if it's going to be an easier game, it's still... The point of a final boss should still be to challenge your, like, what you learned in the game, be it beginner-friendly or not, if you get what I mean. But well, I think it's a mixture of that and probably the fact that they're just probably literally using the engine. So it's like, why not just carry over the same shit and then, like, if we can either rename whatever the mechanic is into something else or just call it the same fucking thing. Then next day I need to like make sure I get enough. Oh, this how I get some food. Usually the whale huddle counters usually have good food drops. Oh, but these guys only drop resource though. Remakes are such a weird thing to me right now. Like, I don't think remakes are pointless. I just feel like when the game is accessible, they're kind of pointless. Like, when they're well or expensive, or they're lost on such old and expensive or broken hardware, like, I can get it more. But it's like, I mean, you can literally buy Persona 3 FES for like $30, and a PS2, well, I don't know about nowadays. I mean, PS2s used to not be expensive. I mean, to be fair, nowadays they might have, let's see what PS2s won for these days, Voice charting. PS2 fat. Let's see. Ooh, man. $82 for loose fat. Complete, well, fuck complete, of course. 82, I mean, that's not the worst price I've seen, but that's a bit higher than you. I mean, I never used to get them for, like, you can get them between, like, $20, $50 before Slims were up to $100. Ow, what the fuck? I mean, obviously cheaper than a modern console, don't get me wrong. So it's not, like, terrible, but still a little pricey still. At least for like what I remember, like I said, they used to be like $20-$40 that, so but still, you know, affordable. I mean, especially considering you basically have to spend $120 for the full experience on fucking Reloaded if you want to do Igus's storyline and shit. Which I think that like that is probably the thing that pissed me off the most. Is, for one, they didn't make it a complete version, and then they sold it as DLC, which without discounts makes it over $100 fucking dollars. So like at that point, you might as well just buy a PS2 and a fucking copy of FES. That way you get more access to other games. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, if you're gonna play Reloaded, get on sale, for fuck's sake. Don't buy that shit brand new. That is, like, last time I checked, Reloaded was going on sales, and I'm sure the DLC goes on sales too. Like, don't pay full price for that shit. It does not deserve full price. You should not be paying. Like, it's ridiculous that it's over $100 with no sale. Like, that's ridiculous. That is the absolute final straw. Like, imagine, like, let's see. What can we think of? Imagine if, like, instead of, like, let's say, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example of something. I can't think of a good example, but it's just ridiculous, like, to have a game get like a more comprehensive version in the past, and then you remake it, but you break up the content for more money. Like, that's so stupid. Hey, Dan. Like, I honestly really hope they don't do any of that shit with Persona 4s, because, I mean, Ooh, tombstones. We can get some more upgrades. Okay, I want to try and finish looking around over here. then we probably don't have to ever come back over here again. Okay. So that's all unveiled. Yeah, we're almost to the max level. Well, for the main party. So we got all that done. So unless there's like a U-turn path thing or something, I think those are the bottom ends of that. I can't tell how high it goes up. See, where is... where's that third dot? Yeah, so it goes at least past the third dot. Oh man, it's been a long time since I played Vermintide. Let's see. So with that done, we could move the camp over there, but I need to get more food. And obviously we gotta get extra food to move, so at this point, we should just finish off getting the food to survive this set. Because we got 2 more days. We don't need to starve and game over at this point. Then we'll need to collect extra food so we can move. Oh boy. You know, honestly, it's been a while since I played any of those kind of games like Vermintide. I got Back 4 Dead, like, super cheap, like, a long time ago. I even made money off of it, because, like, Amazon was selling them for, like, I don't remember, like, fucking, like, $5, and GameStop was, like, buying them for, like, $19 or something. Yeah. It'd be nice if they did like something. Man, how much shit's in this fucking... It's the endless bush of food. I mean, I guess to be fair, the team when made what did they call it? It takes place in the sci-fi setting instead of the medieval setting. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think it was like Dark something of that. I mean, that's basically the spiritual successor to Vermintide. Oh my goodness, is this bush gonna run out of food? Well, now I got plenty of food, I guess. With the new Questor, though, my amount of food I gotta get's gonna be higher the next cycle, though. I gotta keep that in mind, too. Well, got extra food now. I'm gonna need extra resources, what I'm gonna need, though. Might as well go get that other safe. If I can open it. Come on. There we go. Mayday. Okay. What the hell is that? Mayday, Mayday. Mayday. Get explosion battery and a drug, first aid, bombing, and energy reloading. Science and professor only. Oh, don't starve? Don't starve together, you mean? I haven't played Don't Starve in a long time. I played with this guy and his wife back when I was playing it. He was pretty good. We actually killed, oh, what were they called? I didn't get to kill the actual, what's considered the boss, the final boss of it. Let's see. Not that one. This one. Let's see. There we go. That goes for PlayStation profiles. Let's see. I defeated the Dragonfly, which is really hard in together. They, like, doubled its health. Did kill the Ancient Guardian. The Ancient Guardian is in the underground caves. But yeah, it got pretty far. Didn't get to actually see what's considered the story final boss of it. But yeah, it's been a long time since I played it. Well, you definitely gotta go in with like a good understanding of how to survive. Like that, and you have to have like characters that have good synergy strats with each other. Like if you get good characters and like everyone to some extent knows what they're doing to a certain extent, you can at least survive and then learn from there. Like that's probably the main problem with doing like together. You need to be able to know how to survive all the seasons and the bosses that come every year. Once you got that down, you can obviously keep going. But that's usually the problem a lot of people who try to do Don't Starve have. I mean, most characters can work together. But, like, whatever the Spider Kid's name was, like, he's really hard to have synergy with a lot of characters. The Pyro Girl, yeah, she's a bit tricky to have synergy with characters, too. Hey, Pixie. Hope you're doing alright. But yeah, it's been a while since played Don't Starve, though. It'd be nice to at least see the final boss thing, but my understanding, that's like really fucking hard. Honestly, in something like Don't Starve, I'm more of a like just tell me what to do and I get it done kind of thing. Like I'm not really good enough at that game to like go super hardcore in it. So we're at the current max level. Man, I need resources bad. Oh, good lord, you're still playing Genshin? You poor bastards. I mean, hi. I never really got into Genshin. I tried to give it a try. It's just... We got the band back together. It's back together again. We got one more day. Let's see. So we basically go north and explore some of that. Finish out the day. Finish out checking out some of this crap. I mean, Genshin is exactly why I was concerned about, like, Elden Ring. Because, like, I just don't really get into open world games at all much. So, like, I was happy I actually really got into Elden Ring, but like, it's just really hard for me to really get into most open world games. Lost causes. Like, gacha games don't really work very well on me. I guess I just don't really get that whole, like, investment into digital goods, really. Like, you know, like, when we played Overwatch, you know, sometimes, you know, during the, like, special events, I'd try to get the free loot boxes to get outfits I like, but I didn't go out there buying loot boxes trying to get the stuff. Oh, Lord. Let me in the safe, damn it! Like, what do I need to do to fucking unlock this safe, damn it? I don't know what I need to do. But yeah, like, I'm not that invested when it comes to that stuff. Ooh, yay, candles and digital stuff. Especially mobile ones are really confusing to me. You see all these mobile games always shutting down in like a year, and it's like, why do people even bother to get invested in these things? Like, basically MMOs are the only games I ever done that kind of stuff with. Probably the closest thing I have to that kind of feeling, because to be honest, I do have a lot of my old equipment on my Final Fantasy XI calendar. Like, a lot of the special equipment from different stories and expansions, they do have a lot of memories and stuff attached to them. And it's probably the closest thing I have to that. But yeah, like, when it comes to stuff in, like, Overwatch, like, yeah, I'm not... Like, oh no, I don't have Lucio's special sports thing from his soccer game thing. Oh, woe is me. I'm going to cry now. Man, remember when we played Overwatch? Damn. That feels like forever ago. That became such a shit show. I almost wanted to laugh my ass off when I heard they were gonna change Overwatch 2 to Overwatch 1 again. Like, it's like, you kidding me? Like, what a complete failure of fucking doing anything with that fucking game. Like, so many broken promises and everything. Only to, I guess you could say, like, they basically canceled it. Yeah, that was back in the day when we actually used to, like, actually use Facebook. Yeah, wasn't it? Oh, boy. More like just canceled. Like, what a joke. And you know, it's such a shame because Overwatch had a lot of good potential. I mean, that's what I was basically waiting, and then I was gonna maybe try it, but yeah, they bailed on it and was like, well, oh well, I guess who the fuck cares now? Like, it's so amazing how there was so much story potential to fucking Overwatch, and they did, like, fucking nothing with it. I know, right? Like, and there's so few. Like, 2 years later, hey, here's one random webcomic. Like, they set up this whole fucking kind of scenario, and, like, the entirety of Overwatch 1, like, barely did anything. Like, there was so much potential of doing something with this shit. Only to fucking do nothing. Okay, a save. Ugh. How many items I got? Yeah, I still got space, but I'm gonna have to either start breaking down shit or start merging shit. Man, I'm... Woo-wee. Getting items up the yin-yang now. Ooh, I can upgrade his, that. Yeah, it's such a shame because they only did like what, 2 cooperative story things in Overwatch 1, and people liked it. It's like they could have really made a really interestingly fun cooperative side mode to the PvP shit that, you know, would have even possibly drawn in new people that aren't even interested in the PvP. But, well, you know, fuck all that. Dual wielding / iron wall. What's his other weapon? Nah, I think I'd probably better stick with it. Because it gives me that as an option. I heard a lot of people went to Marvel Rivals, honestly. Honestly, I'm surprised Overwatch is still, like, going on at this point. Because obviously, after a little... Like, I don't know how anyone could have viewed changing Overwatch to the Overwatch in any kind of positive light. Like, to me, that feels like fucking a hammer hitting the top of a nail. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to take that as anything that's, like, good or anything. It just sounds so gibby up or defeated. Like, Lord. Well, we got the bottom left corner and all that explored, and we got another campfire. Probably what we'll want to do, I think, is get stocked up on food and then move over. So I might want to swap to one of the places that has a food thing. But to be fair, if that food thing down there gives, like, let's try out of curiosity, because I don't know if that was just a lucky, yeah, see how gold increased. I don't know if maybe the food over here lasts longer, or... Hey, Elliot. Oh, you didn't hear that? Yeah, like man, they literally dropped it too. It was an announcement thing they did, like, I don't even remember how long ago, like a fucking year ago or something. Like like they were just like, we're changing it to Overwatch, everyone. It's like, Yahoo? Like, what how is that positive in any way? Like, how are you supposed to view downgrading the title from sequel to sequel never existed opposed to remotely seem positive at all? Like, to me, it just feels like, okay, guys, let's face it. Overwatch 2 is a failure. We broke every promise, essentially. And, yeah. Yeah, and it's like, they deleted and destroyed all of Overwatch 1, and now there is no like, they've destroyed Overwatch 1, and destroyed Overwatch 2, and made a new version of Overwatch 1. Like, like, how much worse can it get at this point other than shutting it down? Okay, it must have been just pure luck it lasted that long that one time. Fuck. Because I was gonna say, if it has a higher chance of fucking getting multiple digs out of it, I could just dig out of that one, but I guess so much for that theory. It's like, oh my lord. Man, think of all the time we played in Overwatch 1. And you know, Blizzard did exactly the same reason I got out of World of Warcraft to Overwatch as well. Where they kept fucking nerfing and fucking with everything in the game. Oh, Lucio's getting too good? Nerf him, make him a piece of shit. Torbjorn's too much fun? Nerf him, he's a piece of shit. Fucking Junkrat's blowing up too much shit? Nerf him, he's a piece of shit. Wait, did Overwatch 2 even have discs? I thought Overwatch 2 was just 100% pure digital. Holy crap. How do you even remember that? How do you remember how much time you've spent on Overwatch? I mean, I get you probably can look up, like, Steam time for, like, well, I mean, you said on PS5, like, does it? Look at the game page? Yeah, wait. Ah, there. Played 2 hours. That one doesn't show it. Maybe it only shows you after, maybe? Maybe it has to be so long, maybe. Well, I mean, I must have put at least, like, 3 hours in that. The hell divers. Well, I mean, I'm playing this off a disc. Okay, and I played that off disc too. Holy shit, we played 230 hours of 7 days. Oh my lord. I'm not sure. Weird. Now, my only possible guess is maybe because 7 Days to Die and Tim are updated. Because I played those online. Tim is a pure online only game. And 7 Days Die, I had to update, obviously, to play with friends there. So, maybe they have to be up to date, maybe. But that's pretty shitty if they took it away and it was there. Because, I mean, that, you know, it'd be nice to kind of be like, hey, you know, how long I played, you know? You know, people... I don't know. Well, I mean, I imagine No Man's Sky for you is updated. But you gotta keep in mind, like, most of the games I stream are disc builds. Like, this. Like, I'm playing whatever's on the disc. There's no patches or updates applied to them at all. I'm literally playing whatever the experience is off the disc. Well, you know, actually, wait. But wait. So, Helldivers is also online. Helldivers 2 is online only, too. But that one does not show the time, even though I've played that one for several hours. Maybe not like hundreds of hours. Maybe at least like 30, 40 hours at least. So, kind of weird that one doesn't have it. But 7 Days to Die and Tim has it. Yeah, I have Helldivers too. I played it for, yeah, I'd say I probably played it for, and I don't really remember the full stick. I got it for like $15 at a used store and played it for a while. And then a few of my VR chat friends played here and there, and I joined a few of those sessions. But that's about the only time I really play it these days. But yeah, that's kind of shitty. Well, maybe that's when it was brand new. Like I said, I got it for $15. I think brand new it was $49.99. For the makers of Crazy Taxi. Hell Divers. Like, how much is that? Let's see. Not PS4, PS5, damn it. Let's see. It looks like it floats around the $20 to $30 range used nowadays, so. Like, I saw it for 15. It wasn't that old. I was kind of like, ooh, well, you know, that's not too bad of a price. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, I know. Driving drivers. Dan's probably on a mobile. A lot of times he's usually on his phone when he joins. So is the life of a busy working environment. It was 40 when it was new. But yeah, I was like 15. Ooh, that's pretty cheap. Like I could do 15. Plus, like it was probably like I don't know, my third PS5 game, so I didn't have a lot of PS5 games. Yeah, see, called it. See, called it. See, if only there was like a way to like cut down walls, make shortcuts. Okay, might as well just gather up some resources here. Leveling up, leveling up. How many days? Days. I'm going to go with 500. Does it actually display as days for you? Like, is the hours so high it's easier? Oh, too high? I went too extreme, huh? Okay, gotcha. Okay, went way too extreme. Oh, you used a calculator. Okay, okay, okay. So 500 was way too high. Okay, let's try again. Let's try 150 days is my second guess. That's my second guess. Ooh, very close. Hey, second guess, not too bad off. Okay, so basically, we need to get 30 food and move somewhere we can get more safer amounts of food quickly. Ooh, there, now it's lasting really long like it did that other time. See, now that's... See, if it did that more often, then I could just get it all, like, heal. I mean, It's a game that consumes a lot of time, like an MMO. I don't remember how long I played Final Fantasy XI for. I wish, like, the last Defense Academy had an in-game clock timer instead of just using the date that the save was at. Because I would be really interested to see, like, how long I've been playing that for. Take it easy, Dan. Have a good night. Stream should be pretty normal this weekend. Should have the usual Friday and Saturday this week. I have a half day tomorrow, so I am not mandatory for Friday. There's actually a small chance they might cancel it, actually. Which, if they do that, I'm going to pull my half day then. There's no need to be there if there ain't going to be overtime. We'll have to see how it goes. They haven't canceled it yet, so... yeah, let's just gather this food. Then we'll... I don't know. I mean, if that stays there, we could just move. But then again, I don't know much of what's up there. So maybe I should gather the food first from here. Eh. Decisions. If we're lucky, we might beat Parasite Eve 2 this weekend now. We're pretty close to getting that done for the New Game Plus for the good ending. Which will mean the next viewer choice will be up. Which, hopefully Dissidia doesn't, end up being super long. I've never played either of the Final Fantasy Dissidia games. Well, I guess it's more like a trilogy at this point, since there was the PS4 game that was based off the arcade game, which, as far as I understand, did not do very well. So, I mean, with that, we could just move there. I mean, there was a bush thing right near it. So I wouldn't have to spend too many turns to gather a bit of food and then go north. Elliot was the original person who got added to the list. Because like I always say, you know, you can always look at the giant view, like if you go on... let's see, where is my Discord channel? Discord. Oh, why do I have a message from MacGyver? MacGyver sent me... I'm assuming MacGyver is watching, since that seems relevant to the PlayStation conversation. Says he's playing Dolphins, so he's apparently playing Nintendo Switch games right now. But if you go to my Discord channel, you can see a tab that's called Viewer Votes, and if you look at the pin, there is a giant Google Doc of almost a comprehensive list of all the fucking games I have and whether I beat them or not. So, people are always welcome to add a game to the poll instead of voting for something all way on the poll if thy desires. That is always an option. I mean, Elliot certainly hasn't slowed down on it. I mean, if I look at the viewer votes right now, Elliot added Third Birthday, Dissidia, Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Let's see. I think that's all the current ones. He was the one who also added Parasite Eve 2 onto the list. So, like, Elliot has definitely been definitely shoving some stuff on there. I forgot who added Escape Dead Island. You know, until that person added that to the list, I had like completely forgotten that game existed. I was like, oh yeah, that's why. There's actually technically 5 Dead Island games. You have Dead Island 1, Rabid Tide, the weird digital game that's on the PS4 that came with the Dead Island collection on that, Escape Dead Island, and then you have Dead Island 2, so... Well, preferably things that get added or games I already own. Though people are welcome to ask about games I don't own. I mean, it's not the first time I went and got something. There's 5 Dissidia games? Also, hey, MacGyver. I mean, if you count the arcade game, but I mean, as far as I know, the PS4 game's supposed to be a more stripped down version of the arcade game, so I mean... Oh, I didn't know there were Dissidia games on mobile. I wasn't like, I could imagine playing some fighting game on mobile. That seems weird. Shut down, just like every other fucking mobile game. Down the drain. Yeah, I'd say let's go ahead and move over here. Then we can just gather some foods here. That didn't last long. The sad thing is these things don't get food. Well, at least it lasted longer than a year. I mean, there's way too many fucking mobile games that just like 1 year, shut down. Oh wait, did you? Ooh, my bad. I might have not noticed your name on it. I'm terribly sorry if I accidentally missed. Let's see. Oh yeah, you did. I completely missed that being you. I greatly apologize. Wow, me be blind. Oh boy. Whew. Oh. No, Alien always has to be the gift subby dude. Hey, MacGyver, well, congratulations. You get a free vote on the poll if you want. So, I know you haven't got to join my streams before. If you look at the bottom right, you'll see 2 lists there. The first one that scrolls up is the viewer poll. You can either vote one of those titles to get an additional point to be the higher one, or you can add a title on there. And whatever's the highest thing when I finish the current Friday game becomes the next Friday game. So, I have a system for if you gift sub, both the subber and the gifter both get, the giftee and the gifter both get to do it. No, you're fine. Sometimes I can miss a name when there's a lot of people talking at one time. Mist Oval. Oh! Yes, that was the game I was thinking of. Mist Oval. I have a PS4 version of it that's from Japan that has English on it. Also, big props for actually knowing that, because I couldn't even remember, I couldn't remember the game that it parodies. Let's see. Lots of games. I do want to let you know there is a lot of them. Indeed. But yeah, if you are interested in adding a title, I can share you that actual Google Doc link if you actually want to take a peek at it, and then immediately be like, oh god, there's so much shit here. There you go, if you're interested in that. But if you feel that's too complicated, again, you can just add a vote to any of the things that are down there if you want. And what would you like your vote to go towards, Elliot? Ooh, another door. Which means 2 more levels. Kill the door! MacGyver was very familiar with a lot of niche things. Like, I haven't seen him in VR chat in a long time, but when I did talk to MacGyver about, like, obscure games, like, I mean, he was pretty knowledgeable on a lot of things. Like, I don't know a lot of people who are familiar with, like, Sweet Home and stuff. So, that's that PC game, right? PC stuff's a little bit, like, iffy with me because of hard drive space. Oh, yeah, Trag. Yeah, I got that from an eBay listing. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. And then... Trying to remember... Oh! That game! I was trying to be like, what is that first one? That's that weird psychic, like RE-esque game. I remember trying that when I bought it. Just I had a really horrible time trying it. I don't know, maybe like that was a long like I played that a long time ago, so I don't know. Maybe I just didn't really vibe with it at the time. Oh, you're on a train. Oh, damn. Well, I mean, if I was in train, I'd definitely be watching something, so thanks for joining. But yeah, you're welcome to vote either of those. I haven't played Twag yet, and I'm actually interested in that one. I hear it's a very interesting game. The Galarians, like... Oh, if I, like... I mean, I didn't get really far in Galarians, but, like... From what I remember, like, you wake up in a laboratory and all these guys are, like, trying to, like, just stop you. Like, I didn't get very far. Like, I kept getting, like, killed, like, super fast, so... I didn't have a very good impression of it. I don't have very fond memories of my trial with it. I mean, maybe it is on a train and just for the win? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did not get very far at all in it before I moved on to something else. But yeah, if you want to vote for one of those, you're very welcome to vote for it and I'll add it to the list. But yeah, Soul Mask, I think when you last asked me about it, I think it said it's like, what, 50 gigs or something? The Soul Mask. 25 gigs, that's still a bit high for me, because, I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to make space on my computer as it is. Like, why a computer game so fat and big? Like, my main hard drive keeps, like, I don't know, something, like, my main hard drive keeps being consumed by shit, even though I don't fucking really install anything on it. Other than just computer shit. I've been, like, sorting through photos and deleting, like, old memes and shit. I don't want any more of that. I'm trying to, like, work on some of the space of that. But I probably wouldn't do Soul Mask, like, for, like, live streaming. Like, I'd probably be fine with, like, just, you know, playing it. Ooh, 3 doors. I think that's the same HP they had. Let's see what they can do. Don't seem like they're gonna be much of a problem. Oh, they can heal. What? Okay, that might be a slight problem now. I mean, as long as they can't kill me. But yeah, vote something up, my guy. Well, you know a lot of games. Join the festivities. But yeah, just let me know whether you want to add something to the list, Elliot, or vote something else up. Honestly, like, if I was you, I'd probably either vote anything but Disgaea, because, I mean, like, at this point, Disgaea is not Disgaea, Dissinia. Why am I saying Disgaea? Dissinia is at fucking 15. Somebody would have to do several votes to overturn that all of a sudden at this point. Which isn't impossible, but very unlikely. So I would personally say you either bail off voting up a different title to get in a little ahead of the game, or just add something else. Should vote Lufia, by the way. What was that? Oh, you're just going to... Yeah, Elliot's been doing that sometimes where he just gives his vote towards the person he gifted. Oh, well, my guy, well, Elliot says he'll toss his vote in with whatever you do, so... We know Atticus's vote now? What? Wait, what? A modified injector. What is this? Oh, Lufia. Actually, Way added Lufia on there. I've never beaten Lufia 1, the original Lufia, in the Fortress of Doom. Now, Lufia 2 was my fucking childhood on the SNES. Oh my lord. Lufia 2 is still one of my favorite fucking JRPGs ever. I will die telling people you are committing a crime by not playing Lufia 2. Like, war crimes are being committed every day for you not playing Lufia 2 if you're in the JRPGs. Lufia 1 is a lot more basic compared to what Lufia 2 is, but I've never really gotten... Well, I mean, it just kind of depends on what, like... Wow, you're a war criminal, man. I mean, like, you can either choose it based on, like, hey, I'd like to see Atticus play through. Like, I love this game, I'd like to see him play through it. Or, you know, or you could do what Dan likes to do, and, like, I hate Atticus, so, Lord of the Wings Golem, here we come! Down well, coming around the mountain with me, and yes, Dan did do that to me. He voted up Golem, and I did play Golem unpatched on PS4. And it's actually beatable. But very painful. Oh no. But yeah, or you can just be like, I want to see Atticus suffer, play something hard, or I don't know. There's a lot of different reasons you could vote different things up. Or you could just, like I said, vote for something that's all the way on the list, which would be Resident Evil 3 Remake, The House of Futenia Morgana, how do you pronounce that? Prey, Dragon's Dogma, High on Life, Shadow Man 2, which was Dan's second attempt to apparently make me suffer, Assassin's Creed 2, Escape Dead Island, Dawn of Man, Tiny Tina's Final Fantasy, which is always winning, Lufia and a third birthday. Well, I mean, you know, it's up to you. You can do it however you want. It's your vote. Okay, well, are we here again now? Yes, fish, which means food, and food means food. We like food. Give me food. But yeah, come on, MacGyver. You know all kinds of interesting niche shit that I'm familiar with. I have faith that you could either vote for something interesting. Ooh, a door. Do we want to immediately use a key? Or do we want to save it and see if maybe we just find another way around and don't have to waste it? Because I don't know if this game gives you a key for every single door, if there's a limited supply. I do not know. Oop, there's a crack in that wall. The food is sometimes edible. Get that fish. Oh, there's a really long hallway. I need foods. Give me more food. I have higher goals, so I need to get more. I don't want to starve to death and game over. Good Lord, what's at the end of this? And there's another cracked wall. Oh, come on! It took like my entire energy to get that far. And I need to get this. Okay. Let's see what's at the end here. Big guy. Good chance at a lot of food. Give me foods. I need foods, damn it. Ooh, yeah, there we go. That's some good hits. I have actually played that. If it's the, let me double check. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure it's the time traveling dude, right? Ah, yes. Yep. That was one bizarre ass game. Voice acting, was pretty bad. But the story was really good. Like, if you could look past the terrible English dub that game has, like, the story was actually pretty good. Especially when you got a lot of the other endings and got a lot more shit revealed. Like, that was a very bizarre time-traveling game. But yeah, the voice acting, holy shit. I remember so much horrible voice acting. Oh yeah, you know, I actually probably wouldn't mind revisiting that, to be honest. With my knowledge, it probably wouldn't take that horribly long to really replay through either. But I do prefer to not usually replay stuff too often these days, because I do have way too many games, and especially when it's a really, really long game. Like, Mr. Suction. The first play is about 3 hours. But yeah, I got that at Game Exchange like a long time ago. I mean, it's really, like, I enjoyed the story. The settings of the different times you go to are pretty neat. And like I said, like, the overall big reveals and shit are, like, pretty, whew. Oh, is that the, like, is that what I'm thinking it is? Is that what I'm thinking it is? Yeah, that's that one game Leo was looking forward to. Because apparently the main character's name is Leo, so... So, I'm going to assume you weren't impressed with it. I believe I did buy that, though. All I know is the... I think it was like some of the Final Fantasy people were on that team. I mean, I don't really know too much about it. But I do think I believe I bought a copy of it, I think. Let's pop up my list. See, you know, it's bad when sometimes, like, you have to look at your own list to remember whether you bought something. Just Google it. If it'll actually look like, I guess my dock is so fucking big, it takes a while for it to fucking load it all. Come on. Shouldn't be taking it. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, on live streaming, so maybe that's affecting it. But I wouldn't think it would be taking this long. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's see. What's the subtitle for it? Neo Dimension. Yeah. I do have a copy of it, so you can vote. Yeah, you can vote it up if you want. Then yeah. Let's see. I thought it was older than 2021, but I haven't played it. But I heard it's kind of as a game, but beautiful. Well, do you want to vote for that? I can toss it up. You'll get 2 votes because Elliot said he's going to throw his in with it. I need more resources. More resources. More everything. See, unlocking that door might lead straight to that thing. So that's just a weird... like... There's no other cracked walls, right? Like, I'm not crazy, right? There's no other cracked wall. Wasn't really much point of that. I mean, I guess if you want to avoid the possible enemies that spawn now, but other than that, but yeah, we pretty much have the whole south, and we're gonna slowly walk on that. Like, let's see. Okay, wait. Oh, because oh, I know why. Because I was. So if I zoom out all the way, so that does stay on screen. So that might not necessarily be the actual end of it. Maybe, depending, subjectively. Yeah, right now 40's our max level. It's pretty crazy to see, like, such a low HP pool for, like, the level. They really want to make it where you surely can still die. But yeah, is that what you would like to put the votes towards, MacGyver? It's not a problem. So let's go ahead. Fish for food. Fish for thought. Maybe MacGyver was having too much of a crisis on trying to decide. It doesn't have to be good. I mean, I got bad games. I know some of them are bad. Chase the Express. I don't think that one rings a bell. Let's take a look. What is it? Chase the Express. Known in North America as Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn, it is a third-person shooter video game by TYO Entertainment, published by Sony for the PlayStation. So, taking the wall of neons, rescuing hostages. Oh, shit. I don't think I ever heard of this. Let's see what because the wiki shows Chase the Express, which isn't what it was called in America. So let's see, Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn. Oh, yeah, I've seen that cover before. I don't think I own that. I don't think. Nope, I don't. And looking, it does not seem to go for very much. It does seem kind of cheap. Let's see what price charting says about it. 18, 19 complete. Yeah, it seems like a pretty cheap game. It looks like about $20 basically. Activision. Yeah, that's kind of one of those kind of games where I look at the cover and see Activision and probably go, yeah, I probably don't care about it. And the game's design includes puzzles, combat, stealth, level designs, similar to Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid, branching scenarios and multiple endings. Well, I wouldn't be against getting it. Sounds actually kind of interesting. I could look into that as well. It's not super expensive, which, I mean, to be honest, is probably America for anything at this point. Hey, you know, it's fine. It's fine. What's another game in a collection slowly teetering to 6,000 physical games? It's cool, man. It's not a problem. Now, if it was like $100, it would totally then be a problem. I don't do horror. What? I think you misheard something. I do lots of horror games. I mean, I played, like, before Resident Evil started pumping out new games, I almost had the entirety of Resident Evil done. I mean, I had RE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 was, like, one of the few I had done. I done... No, I mean, like, when I was little I did, but, I mean, I play a lot of them now. As long as I can fight, I'm usually fine with horror games. When it's like something like, what's that one fucking game where you just fucking run everywhere? Fuck. It's like in a prison or something, like, usually games like that, like, I have played through, The Dark Descent. That one wasn't too bad, but yeah, usually games where you're just completely defenseless and you have to run and hide, like, I'm not really good at that kind of horror, but like survival horror, where like you fight, you gather shit, and try to survive, like that I get down with that. But yeah, like, I had almost, like, I even beat Resident Evil Gaiden, all the survival games. But yeah, now I'm pretty far behind. Like, I need to beat Resident Evil 6, both levels, whatever those we'll call it. The first one was on 3DS and sequel, Revelations? I think that's what it is. I have it physical too. It's just a cartridge. Terrible game, by the way. Like, don't really recommend it unless you just really, like... If you're just one of those people that has to beat everything in a franchise you like, that's the only reason to go through Gaiden. It is a terrible game. And the final boss sucks! So much! Oh lord, I could go all day just fucking going over how much I hate the final boss of that fucking game. I had did so many fucking times. Oh my lord. Let's put it this way though. If you wanted to do a knife challenge of Gaiden, well, it's impossible. You can't beat the boss with a knife, so. And the early parts of it are pretty easy. The late part, like, the problem is you have to use range to kill the final boss. It is 100% impossible to beat it with a knife. I won't go into why, but you have to use ranged weapons. So if you use too much of your weapons, you could literally be locked out of being able to beat the game. And, oh my lord, I felt like I was likely going to be locked out of the game. Like, I was like, holy shit, I'm so lucky. I was so worried I was literally not going to be able to beat the game. That would have sucked so much. I mean, oh lord, I would have probably lost my mind. Just, like, fucking, like, oh lord. Whew. Lord. Anyway.